my little heart wants for love so bad. And hey y'all. So I know you read by the title why you're probably here. My birthday is 2 months and 3 days away. And I don't know, it's just something that seems so special about my upcoming birthday. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm pretty sure as the time gets closer to my birthday, October 22nd, I'm pretty sure I would be able to start articulating better what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling like this birthday is so special. Can I just tell you guys, as I'm sitting here, I was journaling this morning. I had lots to say. I realized that I haven't really been in a committed long-term relationship ever in my whole life. I am 33 years old. I have no children. I don't even have a pet. And I won't say I'm tired of being alone, but I'm kind of over it a little bit. Like, I'm feeling very much like, okay, bitch, we're over it. Not to say that, oh, I just need somebody, because, I know I don't need, have this dire need for someone, but companionship is needed, if that makes sense. In a space where I'm like, okay, am I being too picky with my options? Am I being too firm, too stern on the people that I have been dating? And the reason I said this is because I am not a super, super easy person to love or to be with, or at least that's what I've been taught. However, how I feel about myself is I think I'm very easygoing in the sense of if you communicate, you keep it a buck, like, I'm a happy girl. It is when I feel like the guys that I'm dating are not being, forthcoming, they're not communicating. This is when I just like flip out and go all over the place and I just don't want to deal with anybody anymore. I've been seeing on social media where there's like two different groups of women, right? This one pool of women are kind of like, guys, don't let my eye itching annoy you because I'm probably gonna be doing this until the video ends. Okay, so back to what I was saying. This group of women, I noticed, they are kind of like the women who are, I ain't gonna say they be on a city girls, but they low key kind of be on a city girls where they like, I need a man who a high paying job, or he like a boss. He got money out the wazoo. He can take me everywhere. He can buy me Chanel. He can buy me some Christian Dior, Prada me, all that things, all those things. Buy me a nice car, take me on trips, so that is the pool of women. And they're like, listen, I'm not taking like no for an answer. And like, I deserve the best of the best. I deserve this high quality man, high value man, and things like that. So you got that group of women. I was a single girl and I was chanting that maybe just a few months ago, maybe like a year ago. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm getting older and I'm like, wait a minute. Other group of women are kind of like the ones who are married, who are in long-term relationships or just in relationships in general, and they're with someone and they're kind of like, my person, they're doing the best they can. No, they can't take me on trips, and no, they can't buy me Chanel bags, but I'm kind of happy. Or some of them aren't happy and they just kind of like, we're here for the kids, we're doing what we can do, we're just making it work and stuff like that. Now, the thing about it is neither of these groups of women are in a wrong. I feel like, at least for me, I feel like are not in the wrong, because of course you want somebody who's gonna wine and dine you and treat you, give you that ultimate princess queen treatment, right? And then reality does sink in. We are living in times where, you know, inflation, cost of living is real. So we may not be able to go on trips for summer, spring, winter, fall. He probably can't buy me Chanel bags and, you know, get my nails done, my hair done all the time. But, you know, I feel love, I feel safe. I am kind of torn between these two, and I'm kind of wanting to break this cycle. I desire to have someone who is financially stable, who does nice things for me, who acknowledges me on my birthday, on Valentine's Day, on Christmas, things like that. And then I also want to be able to be with someone who just loves me for me, and who I feel comfortable and who I feel relaxed with. And they may not have the most muscles in the world and may not eat the super, super cleanest, but they're trying, right? When is too much, right? And I feel like a lot of us single girls are continuously being single, not because we're not rushing or we're waiting for that perfect person. I'm starting to feel like we're single because we are just maybe a little too picky and unrealistic with our expectations. I'm gonna just speak for me. How about it? I'm starting to feel like a part of why I am single is because I do feel like I cut people off way too soon. And people are people. People are gonna make mistakes, and people are going to have flaws, and people are just not gonna be perfect, right? And putting two complex beings together in a situation, it can be a little complicated. Like, I don't want to keep cutting people off and cutting guys off and end up being by myself, and then it be one of those numbers like, I'd be like, God, why didn't you send me my person? Why didn't you look out for me? And he'd be like, I did. I sent you this person, and then I taught you somebody who's maybe a little bit better in this season. People say soulmates and twin flames. I do believe that you can create love with whomever you see fit for your life, right? But it's just like, what if God be like, I did send you somebody. I sent you somebody here. That didn't work. So I sent you somebody this time. And then I sent you some people. Like, I sent you some people, but you ran them all off, or you didn't realize that they're human just like you're human, and you cut them off way too soon, and that actually was the person you should have been with, or you could have been with. I don't want it to be one of those situations. And I feel like if I keep going the route that I'm going, it's not gonna happen for me. I feel so sad saying that, but like, I've seen people grow old and lonely. For example, my dad, who I love to death, who I was just talking to, he is an older man. And I remember when his mother was dying, we were in the hospital, and he was like, this is why I wish I had married someone. I think he said, like, I wish I had somebody. And when he said that, that kind of broke my heart, because I was thinking to myself, like, how, like, oh my gosh, like, this is a real thing. And I don't want to grow old and lonely like that because I did not give humans a chance. The truth of the matter is, I don't have all of my shit figured out. I don't. It's like, I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still a work in progress. So it should be okay for me to accept another work in progress. You understand what I'm saying? So today was really bad for me, but today was such a better day. I would like to have somebody to talk to. I want to go and have a guy best friend who I can talk to and be like, oh, baby, let me tell you what she did, what she said. I can't believe her. Like, I want somebody who I can go out and have fun with, and we have fun, but it's also romantic, and it's, oh gosh, y'all, my little heart wants for love so bad. And I sorry. So yeah, I just want to say that I am willing to go into this new space and this new dimension of just giving people grace, allowing people to make mistakes, allowing people to feel 100% comfortable around me without me judging them. I am just in the space where I just want to love people. And you know what? If they break my heart in the process, or if they don't do right by me, I can walk away saying, you know what? I did the best I could by this person. I was fair. I showed grace. I showed love. And if they didn't want it, then that was on them. Let me go, and I can move on. You know, I think we are in such a space where we are trying to get licks back. We're trying to make sure we're not getting hurt. So we're like, you know, breadcrumbing each other, walking on eggshells around each other, just not allowing each other just to be free, just to be free. What love is, just allowing somebody to be free, that nobody is really guaranteed and nobody is really yours. Like, you don't have ownership over people. And that is something that I've done in dating that I believe has really made people be like, okay, red flag, like red flag. Like, I have tried to take ownership of people's lives, and people just don't want to be like I wouldn't even want to be like that, you know. In this new era, I must say I do want to have a relationship with the opposite sex. I'm going to have a happy and healthy relationship where I can be myself and I can allow the other person to be themselves as well. Yeah. I am 33 years old, and I have never had a serious relationship with anybody. And I'm okay with saying that. I am okay. I'm not embarrassed anymore. I'm okay with saying that. And yeah, this is the Living Single series.